My name is Chef Bri, and this is Behind the Bigger Bite.
You can say that you are a celebrity chef.
Yes, I am. Yes, and I will tell people it's not always what you think. It's very straight to the point. It's when they want something the way they want it the way they want it.
Cheers. Cheers. Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for reaching out to me. I'm so excited.
So what's your name? Where are you from?
So my name is Chef Bri. I am from Wichita, Kansas. I actually moved to New Orleans when I was 15, and then I went to Mississippi for culinary school in 2016. Yeah, so I've been kind of around a little bit. I kind of got a little Cajun and Southern flair to my cuisine, so you might have a little kick, you might have a little twang. I've been exactly the Chef Bri experience. Okay, so we are going to do a Wagyu tomahawk. And that's the first one, and then our second course we're going to do a shrimp taco.
Okay.
And then we're going to finish off with the salmon squares with peach salsa.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So let me go ahead and prep this up. And okay. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too.
So what made you get into cooking?
It's pretty deep.
Okay. We go there.
So I used to watch my mom cook when we were younger, and she used to like make a lot of meals with barely any ingredients. And I used to be like, dang, I wonder how you do that. So that's how I really started learning how to cook. And then me and my brother, we would cook a lot, and we would talk about opening a restaurant when we got older. Okay. He was killed in 2015, so this is why I still do it. Yeah.
You said deep, all right, that's deep.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
But I think that if the dream lives on, then he lives on.
Oh, girl, every day I'd be like, you would like that.
Yeah.
It's like those little things. Yeah, I'd be like, you would like that. You would, yeah.
Yeah, you taste that already. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's where my inspiration comes from. That's why when I tell people, like, I went to school to learn the basics, but I already had a drive for it. And I like to create things that, I mean, it's just unforgettable, to be honest. So the biggest compliment.
Like you're like, oh, I made it. You know what I mean? With somebody else's food.
Honestly, it's really hard to say because everybody's reactions is different. Yeah. It's either they have the itis. Yeah, they have the itis, or they're just like going bonanzas about the food, or they're giving me a tip. So.
Yeah, there's ways of complimenting.
Yeah. So that's kind of where that is about that. I love to make everything, and especially like if I haven't made it, I want to make it.
The challenge. That was like my next question. So I was like, what's your most exciting challenge, like doing this? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Is it the recipes? Is it the people? Is it the setting?
It's everything.
Yeah.
It's everything because no two people are the same. No groups are the same. Nobody's culture is like really the same. Like how you said, like Dominican Republic, you can eat something totally different than somebody else from Dominican Republic. So it's like I have to balance that and just put my flair on it. Like I tell them, you're booking a private chef, it's gonna be my take on that dish. Yeah. And they're like, okay. And it works out. They like it.
That means you got
they
the
like it.
You got the flair.
It's my biggest challenge, pleasing everybody, to be honest, because it's hard to please everybody.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like, how do I meet that fine line in, helping them, and then still me being able to be a chef at the same time, but listening to their requests.
And be a chef with your flair.
Yes. And then I'm gonna cover it for about another 2 minutes.
You cook, you talk to people.
It would honestly be just being able to communicate with people, and for them to see me as a person and not just a chef that, like people, they'll say, oh, I see all this stuff on social media. And I'm like, but I'm here. Like, talk to me right here, right now. Like, this is where I'm at. I don't want to talk about all the other stuff.
Yeah.
You got questions for me, ask me. So yeah, I think that's probably like one of the things that I look forward to in every book, and to see who I can connect with, to see what we have in common. And this is a small world. It's actually a family that I cooked for that was my mom's friends that she grew up with. And I was
Wow.
like, all the way from Kansas and Florida?
Yeah.
It was crazy. So it's just good to talk to people and get that networking experience and just a feel for people. Like, I'm a human being. And people be like, I don't want you to just be in here slaving in here cooking. What can I do? What can I help you with? And I'm like, just sit here and relax. Like, just talk to me. We
Enjoy.
can, yeah. Let's communicate. Let's vibe.
Let's connect.
Let's eat.
Yeah.
Let's eat. I actually went on a TV show 2 years ago, and I was like, I don't think I can do it. I was like freaking out, bad, really bad. And they were like, just breathe. And as soon as that camera, they said action, it was like a switch.
Right?
It was a switch. I was like, cause I don't want to look like a fool.
Yeah.
You know. I became a chef because I didn't have to deal with the front of the house. I was in the back of the house. But when the pandemic happened, I was like, I got to do something. And a lady, she reached out to me and she was like, hey, can you do a dinner for two? And I was like, yeah. And it started just like that.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Oh.
So I have been in business since 2020. Yep, since the start of the pandemic. So yeah, I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful. It kind of got me out that shell of just, I don't know. Ask them what they want. I used to be like, ask the servers, what did they want? Instead of, they be like, come out there, they want to talk to you. And I'm like,
of course.
I'm the chef back here. Like, let me stay back here. So yeah, I've overcame a lot of things.
That's so inspiring.
Overcame. And then right now I am rebranding, I am rebuilding. I'm working on my second cookbook.
Oh, when did you do your first cookbook?
I did my first cookbook last year. I dropped it for my birthday in December.
Oh, December what?
17th.
Oh, I was going to say, was it my birthday? I was like, ah.
Are you a Sagittarius?
No, I'm a Capricorn. My birthday's December 27th, so 10 days later.
Oh, well, you still there. You still in December. You still in December.
Well, I celebrate all month, so don't worry. I'll celebrate
okay.
my birthday too.
So my cookbook is generally about just how I really started my starting recipes when I first started in 2020. Because people ask me all the time when I cook for them, oh, do you have a recipe for it? And I didn't have one at first. So I was like, no, I don't have one. So that's really what made me push to have that cookbook. And it's really simple. It's only a 10-page book. It's 10 recipes. And it's like your salmon, your basic salmon with different marinades. You have your chicken, you have your shrimp, and like your sides that you can pair it with and stuff like that. So it's just simple things that people can cook and they don't have to break the bank for it.
Okay.
So yeah.
And what about the second book? When is it coming out and what's in it?
Woo! I don't know when it's coming out. I don't have an exact timeline on when that is coming out.
Oh, what's the inspiration for the
my rebranding and just being alive and at peace.
Ooh, I
yeah.
like that.
Just being alive, because I have been through a lot of stuff this past year. This past 6 months has been crazy. I've transitioned, like I'm divorced and like literally starting over from scratch. Mm-hmm. So that cookbook is going to be something that I feel is dear and near to my heart, and it's all the new recipes that I'm creating. So everything that people have tried even last week, it's going to be completely different. So my previous cookbook is actually on my website at thechefbriexperience.com. And my second one will also be on there once I'm finished with it. And it's an ebook download. So as soon as you submit your payment, it just shows up in your email. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited because I think this one's going to be 50 pages.
Oh.
So I went from 10. I'm putting in the work. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's sort of in the top.
Oh my God, let me try that. Look.
Like, what inspires you to get up every day and like do this? You know what I mean? I know you have your drive with your family and your brother, but tell me more about that.
My drive to get up every day to do this will honestly be because I got a job a few months prior to this, and I worked so much that I passed out at work. They called me the same day that I passed out and was like, can you be on call for the weekend? And this made me really realize, like, hey, you know what you have, you know what you can do. It's time to really push yourself. It's time to push myself, and there is no stopping. It's no stopping. Like, when I leave here, I'm going home to create something else on the grill. Yeah. So that's probably my biggest thing that drives me, is to know that companies do not care about you, and I would rather live my life and be able to wake up and enjoy stuff like this versus being at a job where I'm overworked. You know, I mean, it was to the point where I was having heart issues and all of that, and I'm like, for a job, no, I'd rather do that for myself, because it takes 2 to 3 big busy days a week and I'm okay. But at a job, it was, oh, you got to be on call, you got to be
24/7.
No.
It's true.
No, I don't want, no. I missed out on so much life, my dog, everything. No, so that's what drives me to keep pushing. My next thing that I want to invest in is a venue. So my deal with that is, once I secure a venue, I wanted to have like a commercial kitchen, and I want to create the Chef Bri experience.
Oh.
Yes, it's going to be fine dining. I haven't set pricing yet, but it's going to be one of those very, you got to buy a ticket type of things. Okay. So
that's the next level.
That's the next level.
Tell me about, I'm sorry.
No, that's the next one. I'm telling you, it's going to happen this year. This year it's going to happen. Well, Florida. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be in Florida. I don't know exactly where yet, but I've been searching around in like Orlando, Davenport area, Champions Gate. If I could do a venue right in Reunion Resort, like that area, that'd be ideal. I travel all over.
Where do you travel? What's your favorite place
to cook? Yeah. Honestly, when I travel, I don't get to really experience much, because sometimes I'll have like another booking that I have to get back to or stuff like that. So I don't really experience a lot when I'm there with the clients, because they did book me for my time there. So I spend a majority of it with them, other than shopping at the grocery store. So I can't really say the best place, but it would probably be Miami. Okay. It would probably be Miami. I like Miami.
What place do you want to go and, like, I don't know, chef it up in? You're like, oh, I want to chef it up in, I don't know,
I want to, you know what? I actually want to chef it up in Bali. Oh. I want to go to Bali for my birthday this year.
Bali?
Mm-hmm.
Chef it up in Bali with Bri. Oh.
Yes. That's my goal. That's my goal. Okay. Yeah, for my birthday this year, I want to be in Bali, do a whole villa thing, and do a whole experience, like
the Chef Bri experience.
Yes.
You heard it here first. It's Jenni.
Actually, yes. You're the first person. Literally, yes. Like, I talked to my mom about it, but you are the first person.
Sorry, yes. Mom.
Oh my God. Usually I use a thermometer, but I have been grilling steaks for the last 6 years. So it's kind of like a second nature to me. But usually how I can tell is the way my hand bounces. Like, if it just sits and there's no bounce, that means it's well done. If it's a little bounce, it's medium well. If it's like a good bounce, it's medium. And if your finger just goes in, you know it's medium rare or raw. Yeah, so that's kind of how I tell. But usually I will always recommend using a thermometer if you don't cook steaks on the daily.
So let's talk about, you are a celebrity chef.
I am.
You are a celebrity
chef. I am.
So which celebrities have you worked with?
I've worked with a lot. I can't name too many.
Yeah.
But I will say I have cooked for Little Dirk. I've cooked for the Obamas. Okay. Yeah. I have cooked for Austin Rivers. He's an NBA player.
Okay.
I cooked for a lot of the NFL teams. God, it's a lot. Selling Tampa, the cast, I'm their chef. That's all I can tell you about.
But you can say that you are a celebrity chef.
Yes, I am. Yes, yeah. And I will tell people it's not always what you think. Mm-hmm. It's very, it's straight to the point. when they want something the way they want it the way they want it. Oh, another one's Ara Ali, actually here in this area, not too far, but yeah, it's very to the point. If they request something, you do it exactly how they request. And I will say some of them are not as easy to cook for.
Okay. But it's one of the challenges of...
That is one of the challenges, is how I said it earlier, just kind of balancing between different crowds.
Okay.
I was actually, I think I mentioned that earlier, I was on a TV show with Cassandra Lewis. She's a professional singer. So she's one of the people that I can really get along with and talk to, because she's like, oh my God, I just want everything. Whatever you cook, I just want it. And I'm like, oh, I just love it. Or those clients where they're like, just do your thing. We'll just pay you whatever and just do your thing.
Yeah.
I love that. So you run into some good crowds.
That's good.
Yeah.
Of course.
The chef that I look up to the most and find inspiring to me is Chef Naisha Arrington. She is one of the judges with Gordon Ramsay on Next Level Chef.
Okay.
Because she is a woman, and she is a Black woman, and she has set the standard for a lot of Black women chefs who feel like they can only go so far. And I just love that about her. She's like, if you want it, you gotta get it. You gotta work for it. And I'm like, if I was to go on the show, I want her. I don't even want Gordon. I want her, literally. So she is the person that I look up to. And to like everything that she's been through and gone through and just overcame, I love it. I love to see when people take their life challenges, like you just said earlier, and flip them and make them reality. The first thing that I would say to those coming in that want to get to that point in life to be cooking for celebrities or just doing anything higher up than they ever expect or imagine, I would say be 100% authentic. And be original. Like, it's so easy to get on social media and see all this stuff that's going on, or see somebody in the same profession as you. Because I used to do it, and I don't follow most chefs on my page just for that reason, because I'm seeing everything that they're doing. I'm like, dang, that's not me. You know, so I'm like, dang, should I do that? Should I not do it? Be 100% you. Be authentic. Create from the heart. Do not go on social media and try to, duplicate or mimic somebody else's work. Like, just be 100% you. Be pure. And also, too, pray. Pray. Pray is the first thing. I wake up, I pray. I mean, sometimes the whole way here, I was just praying. It's part of my routine because I feel like it has helped me get to where I need to be. I always say, I pray before I cook. God, bless my hands. And every time I go in the kitchen, I can literally season salmon for somebody with salt and pepper, and they'll say, what did you do to it? And I'm like, I prayed. And it's a big difference from when you don't and when you do. So that's my advice, is always be 100%, trust God, trust the process, do not rush it, and know that whatever's for you will be. Always.
So tell me about this dish.
Okay, so this dish here, this is a pan-seared salmon with a mango salsa. I created this dish to incorporate a little bit of different cultures together. So it's a little bit of American and Caribbean flair. So let's dig in and let me know how you like it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's smoky. Yeah, the mangoes good for me. So we talk about your past, we talk about your inspiration, we talk about your journey now, we talk about the future. But what happens afterwards? What do you want to be remembered by?
Wow, that's deep. Okay, so let's go a little deeper.
Okay.
I want to be remembered as a woman that overcame domestic abuse for 7 years. And what I mean by that is I want to let other women know, or just other people that have been in the same situation or is in the same situation, that they can get out of it and they can be whoever, and they can become whatever they want. And that's my goal with the venue as well. I want to create a space, a safe space for women to share their stories and to come together and kind of make a community. That's where my goals are leading me to. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I think it's important. It's a lot of people that don't talk about what they go through. And if it wasn't for me just finding a friend that God put in my life to say, hey, you don't deserve that, like, you go further, I wouldn't have never left. I would have never left. And I want to get that message out there to other women. Like, that's another reason why I'm trying to grow my platform, because it's like I can reach so many different people, and just hosting an event like that, it would get so many people just to come in and, you know, be a part. Yeah.
So you see,
that's my goal. So that's what I want to be remembered by. Yeah.
I have no words.
My name is Chef Bri. I am located in Orlando, Florida. I can be found at thechefbriexperience.com. And this is Behind the Bigger Bites. Cultures and different groups and stuff like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That bird just scared me. So this here, you have a pan-seared salmon with a mango salsa. And dang, I just f***ed that up a little bit. Okay.